Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Dark Souls 3. In part 18 of the full playthrough walkthrough, we're going to begin the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. This is, if you have the Fire Fades edition of the game, I believe it's on the disc, or maybe it came with a code, I didn't buy that one. But you will need to, of course, own the first DLC in order to do this. You do not need to do the DLCs in order, however. If you purchase both, or you have the Fire Fades edition, whatever, you can access the Ring City DLC through the Kiln of the First Flame. There's a bonfire right behind the bonfire you warp to, and that will teleport you to the Dreg Heap, which is part of the Ring City DLC. But we're going to do these in the order that they were released, and sort of follow the story of these DLCs. The stories are somewhat linked. Slave Knight Gale, who you should have run into in the Cathedral of the Deep, the DLCs sort of follow his storyline and his search for the Dark Soul. That story will conclude at the end of the Ring City DLC, but for now we're going to go through Ashes of Ariandel and learn about it, sort of the first part of it. If you've never joined me for these walkthroughs before, this is a Let's Play style walkthrough. I'm here to make these guides, or this game, easier for you, and show you that, this game, while challenging, is manageable, and you can get through it as long as you're patient and you just sort of recognize patterns of enemies. Okay, so I'll show you my character stats. Oddly enough, I'm level 100. I have 35 Vigor, 28 Endurance, 23 Vitality, 40 Strength, 15 Dex, 10 Intelligence, 24 Faith. I'm currently using a Butcher Knife plus 10, which I'll continue to use. I have the Grass Crest Shield, using Solaire of Astoris set, Night Slayer's Ring, Covetous Silver Serpent Ring, Karthus Milk Ring, and the Estus Ring. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so in order to access the Ashes of Ariandel DLC, we will need to go to the Cathedral of the Deep and go to the Cleansing Chapel Bonfire. It's been a long time since I did this DLC, so I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, being totally honest. There's two bosses in this DLC, but the areas are just like really big. So there's like a lot of adventuring. All right, come on, go. Anyway, so there's a lot of adventuring, especially in the first kind of half, if you will. And then once you kind of get to this area called the Corvian Settlement, it's much shorter. So I think what we're going to do is in this first part of the DLC walkthrough, we're going to go through the Snowfield. I can't remember the name of it, but we're going to go through that and then fight the Champion's Gravetender, which is an optional boss of the DLC. I mean, it's all optional, it's DLC, but you don't need to kill this boss in order to access the next DLC or complete it or whatever. So this is a technically optional boss, but I think it flows better to do it this way than not. So we'll do that. So to access the DLC, all you gotta do is talk to Slave Knight Gale, who is prostrating here, and then you'll get sucked into the DLC.
Wait, you've the same scent as that woman. Then you must be an Ashen One. You must be. Oh. You don't know how long I've searched. Oh. Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. If you truly are ash, then it must be fire that you seek. Ah, thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it. the ashes were too.
Okay, and here we are. So, there's an NPC here that we can speak with.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it been? Rejoice, my new friend, for this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. Yes, of course. You're no exception. We've all seen terrible things. But you're safe now. Let it ease your burden. Ariandel will make a fine home for you. So, go on ahead. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
Okay. So we get the Rime Blue Moss Clump, which should indicate to you that frostbite's going to be a thing here. We can come out of this cave and light the first bonfire. And here we are in the painted world of Ariandel. So, we can leave the DLC at any time, similar to the, I guess, Ulasil DLC. So now you get this extra menu over here. Oh, it is called Snowfield. Great. All right, so let's begin traversing the Snowfield. There's a number of wolves around here, and then there are these enemies, which, let me get the name. The Tree Women. Okay, very descript. If you notice that there are flames on a tree, it's an enemy. Oh. Maybe it has to come alive first. Anyway. So we have some knights around. These guys don't often come alone, so you just want to be prepared for some friends. They're hard to see because of the snow, but you can see a few up here. Before we do that, though, over here, and then just sort of loot this area. This is a snowfield, so it's hard to see, so just fair warning, I might get a little lost. I'm going to do my best not to, but there's like a lot of paths and places to go, so it's easy to get lost. Anyway, these guys, these are... I don't know what you would call these. Oh, giant flies. There you go. Not many of those. Actually, there is in one room in the DLC, but that's not until later. That won't be till the next part, I don't think. Alright, so we see this guy roaming around. And it's basically right where we killed the first little knight there. So up here, there's quite a few of these guys. Be careful of the one on the ledge. Sometimes he can summon help. Watch out for the javelins. Okay. Great job. Alright, cool. We got him to drop down. That's helpful. So the guys with the torches, they can basically breathe fire. It's sort of like they've like gasoline in their mouth or something like that. So I'm not really sure why this tree woman isn't like alive. No, nothing. Thought maybe I could melt her or something. I don't know. Anyway, proceed through here, past all the corpses. You really want to try to use like your trail of corpses as the indicator of where you are. So this shelf here will give way. So So you want to be very careful. I'm just trying to double check to see if there's anything we can really do about it, but I don't think there is. Yeah. That's okay. So there was a corpse on it, which is now right here. The Ryan Blue Moss Clump. And then this area has a lot of wolves in it. So we're going to try to get to the high ground here. You can see this wolf here. And one wolf can summon more wolves, so you do have to be very careful. And we can hear him howling. That tree woman has come alive, so now she is going to send some embers our way. Which, you know, never helpful. But the wolves can be summoned from, I won't say like miles away or anything, but they can come from afar if you're not careful. Alright, so here's a tree woman, she's moving. These things can grab you, so you want to be very careful. But for the most part, their attacks are, they just sort of like let loose the embers, and then the embers come after you. Alright. So you want to do your best to like put yourself in a position to where like the embers are not necessarily going to, oh Jesus, fall on you. I didn't do a great job exemplifying that. Oh, hey wolf. Oh god, there's so many embers. I really was not expecting this wolf. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Get me down to the ground. Very good. Okay, and then there was one more wolf somewhere. I saw him chasing us. Yeah, there he is. Jesus. Yeah, the tree women are just, they're not the worst or anything, but they come in groups, like, you know, they're just littering the forest, so their embers just sort of can converge on you and just deal a ton of damage if you're not careful. Which, I mean, clearly I'm not being here, so. You know, I said before that they can grab you. I don't remember if that's true or not. Yep, it is. There's the grab. Okay, so there's that one. And then we get this one that's just sort of like spitting out frost, so you gotta be careful of that. But same amount of health. And then she's guarding a large Titanite shard. So, what you can do from here is you can drop down into this little blood field here. I am not going to do that. Instead, we're going to take the long way around. So again, using the trail of corpses... Oh, whoops, I thought these were corpses. I'm not doing well here. You sort of want to use the trail of corpses as a guide for yourself. Yeah, and all these wolves just like drop down. Oh no. Okay, very good. Cool. So we came from this way. This is where the ice shelf broke. Come over here. Grab this treasure now. It's a rusted coin. Some more wolves over here. Gotta be careful. Alright. Now, I want to warn you, there is a huge wolf in this area. It's actually the boss. So the boss of this area is the Gravetender's champion, and I don't remember the actual name of the wolf part of the boss. Like, it's sort of like a double boss situation. I don't fully remember the name. But the giant wolf that you encounter here is the boss. So if you manage to deal some damage to the boss and get it to run away, then what happens is when you encounter the boss for real, it has less health. So, and that sort of health change does not go away. So it's pretty cool. Let's come back up here. This is basically where that one guy was up here with a torch. So if you like, you can get, back up here, but we don't need to. All right, so I will warn you, the easier way through this area is to go drop into that like bloody field with all the giant flies. That is the easier way, because we're going to encounter the giant wolf. You can see it up here. So I'm not really sure exactly how this is going to play out. We're going to find out together. It's been a long time since I've actually tried to battle this wolf. So, we'll see. But it does wake up any remaining wolves in the area. So, which I think is just this one. Which, I don't know, I could be totally wrong. But, basically this wolf is Sif without the sword. So, if you fought Sif before, it's the same general idea. It's a wolf that thrashes around. Ooh, god, yeah, it's got that cool little sonic boom thing. But it has a health bar, and you can fight it. But you want to... Ooh, Jesus. You want to make sure you're... Where the hell did it go? You want to make sure that you're fighting it with no other wolves in the area. Otherwise, this... It's not impossible, but it becomes so much harder. Alright. So, it disappears, and you get large Titanite shard. So again, that wolf won't bother you again. I'm almost positive it won't come back. But when we encounter the boss later, the boss should have less health. Alright, so what I was hoping to do was sort of get the drop on these guys, but looks like we can't do that. Is he moving? No. So what we're going to do is we're going to come under here. The treasures in the Snowfield are hard to see because everything is white. And then there's this area here, and there's this guy that looks like Hodor or something. I think that's the guy's name. I never watched Game of Thrones, but I think that's his name. Anyway, big guy. You can lock onto him. It's up to you, but they are really fast. They're like faster than they look. And they can shield bash. They can do all sorts of things. Yeah, there's a shield bash. You want to be very careful when dealing with these guys, because, oh boy. Alright, I'm getting invaded by a player. I should have killed myself before I came here. Anyway, these guys are not kill once, so you got to be careful. Alright, let's see how this PvP goes. I'm just sort of waiting here for the guy. This area is so big that I have no idea where anybody comes from. Like, in terms of PvP, I don't know where any of the spawn points are. I don't know where to look for anybody. Nothing. And there's a lot of these big guys walking around. And then this is a tree for us to murder. I don't see this guy. If he's using, like, Chameleon or something, I'm going to be so annoyed. Let me try looking in the Snowfield here. I really have no idea where anybody spawns, so this may take a little while. I mean, if the guy wants to, or woman, if they want a Chameleon and just sit there, I don't mind. I just don't want to fight him. I'm surprised, like, nobody ever fights here. I don't know if I've ever been invaded in the Snowfield. Anyway, let's press on and just see what happens. There's a couple of these guys walking around, so I'm trying to be careful. And yeah, that one has a wolf companion. Yeah, this guy has me, like, on edge right now. I hate this. So, unfortunately, you cannot get these guys alone. Like, you can't just get the wolf alone. It doesn't work that way. But the wolves are easy enough to kill. Ugh. Yikes. Damn, dude. Why am I doing this? I would really love to kill this guy before the other one shows up. Very good. Where is this invader? Anyway. Yeah, there's a corpse here with Homeward Bone. That's why I came over here. So the annoying thing about this invader is that he's kind of messing my day up because I need to get into a tower. Yeah, there's an archer in. I need to get up there. And doing that with an invader... There he is. Did he not see me, or is he trying to bait me? Can never really be sure. Oof. Oh, why did I roll towards him? That was really stupid. I would love to just... If I could just fight one of them, this would be great. Yep, totally forgot about that. Okay. Ow. Dear God. Oh, can these guys not be backstabbed? Sorry, like I said, it's been a while since I played the DLC, so I'm just not as familiar with everything. I don't know where the player went. Oh, he's up there. Well, come on, fight, dude. I'm not going to follow him up that hill. That hill is a death trap. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, I'm not going to follow this guy up there. I'm not doing it. I got to get into this tower. The tower is the goal here. I'm waiting for this guy, man. Alright. So we have homeboy here. Fight him on the ground. Okay. Yeah, this is bad. I may die. Yeah, if that invader shows up, I'm dead. I don't even know if I'm going to survive the tower because there's still enemies in here. Okay. Alright, let's continue up. So there's an archer up here. and we have to like strategically fall down the tower. So this can be tough. Of course, this guy has red eyes. Why wouldn't he? I'm pretty sure this is a giant mistake. We can get the Millwood axe here. I don't know where he went. Anyway. Come out here. And walk up. Is anybody up here? No. Great. Alright, large soul of a weary warrior. And then the captain's ashes. That's the goal of the tower here. So I don't think... The invader is still here. Like, I have not gotten the message that they've left. So that's not good. But I also don't know where my enemy is. Is he down there? I didn't get souls. I hear him breathing. I don't know where he is, though. So weird, this crystal lizard. He returned home. Wow, we outlasted the invader. Wonderful. Alright, there's the ethereal oak shield. Okay. That is not our invader. that is not the enemy we had before. I don't know who this is. I'm going to try to get him out of here with lightning urn and see if I can knock him out the window. Maybe it is the same guy. Can you fall? What do you say? What do you hear? What do you say? Is he healing? Or does he just not take much damage? God, what a mess. What a mess this turned into. Oh, God. Oh, I'm dead. L-O, fully L. I don't think killing him gives you any unique loot. So I'm, like, really not that concerned about it. But the fact that I have no flasks and I've done all this kind of makes me want to just reset. I definitely have a Divine Blessing. Alright. Let's do it, buddy. Oh, they can be backstabbed. Okay. Oops. Oh, God. I was staring at his health bar to see if he was healing. All right. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put Seabrow on my bar for some additional healing. Oh man, I can't believe we actually made it through here. Outlasted an invader who just gave up. And then, yeah, that's fun. I do believe we can go behind the tower, though. I could be completely wrong, but I kind of think we can do that. Oh. The blessed gem. Alright. So this is the rot that Gale was alluding to. Alright, so we have two choices here. I really don't know how this is all going to go. So we can come up here, which is what I'll do. Okay. So this area is more or less going to lead us into where the wolves were. So we're trying to get up to the giant wolf perch. I do have to avoid all of this, though. Great. I'm taking this really slow on purpose. I know this is much slower than how my walkthroughs usually are, but I'm deliberately taking this very slow because I can't heal. Aside from this lucky Seabrow that I have. Jesus. One more there. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. So there is an enemy here. Yep. There he is. So there's an archer. Actually, might be two archers. But they're basically shooting those javelins at me. Yeah, they're like giant arrows. But there's two of them. Locked onto. Yeah, and a bunch of wolves. So this is gonna get saucy. Oh god. Yikes. Oh, this is terrible. This did not go how I wanted it to. Shit. Alright, well, this is fine. I wasted quite a lot of time there. Just trying to deal with that invader, but dying is actually okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run back there. Luckily, we don't have to deal with the giant wolf, but I am going to just sort of like leave this in, and we'll get back to where we were.
Oh, no.
What the hell is that? Is it this guy?
Quick.
Who just said that? I'm gonna Google that really quick. I never heard that before. My very own hometown PS3. Okay. And yeah, it was the guy in the cave. Just triggers there for some reason. Anywho. Jesus. Oh god. It's bad. I'm gonna reset this. Okay. Whoops. Reset that. Like I said, I haven't played this DLC in a long time, so I kind of don't always know what's going on. Oof. What was that? Oh, this guy. Okay. So we can come over here to the ice shelf. It'll break again. Yep. Okay. And then all we got to do is sort of like stick to the outskirts here. By doing this, it means we don't have to deal with so many wolves. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. This is so many wolves. Yeah, they're gonna jump me from behind. Okay. Hello. Okay, that's that wolf back. But yeah. So the giant wolf is no longer here, which is the helpful thing. Surprised he hasn't summoned more. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna come over here and kill these just because I don't want them bothering me later on. Alright, very good. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to sort of circle back around to that hill where my souls are. Deal with this Hodor looking dude. I'm not going to kill all of them. Certainly not going back up the tower. Come on, bro. Okay. That was strange. I feel like he went from one attack to the next. That was weird. Like it felt like he started and stopped different attack animations with no warning. Yikes. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to stick to the perimeter here and hopefully not aggro anybody. Oh, okay, I guess we aggroed the archer. That sucks. Okay. Didn't know these guys were here. Oh no, I need to drink. Man, these wolves are smart. They circle around you like actual wolves. It's crazy. Like they they work together. It's great. Dark Souls 3 is so good. Whew. Okay, so there's still a bit to do. Where the hell are my souls? There they are. Okay, let's try this all again. Man, I just like plopped in there. What I'm trying to do is get a little bit of high ground. This way I can throw an urn into the wolves. Never mind. No firebombs, no nothing. Ooh, I thought that was... Okay. That looked like it was going into the tree to me. Right. Cool, very good. I would much rather have them in melee form than in archer form. Truth be told, I'd much rather there be one of them instead of two of them, but I don't always get my way. So, anyway, the great bow is what we were after, so I'm going to ignore these enemies now. I'm not going to kill them. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to go back through this area, and then we're going to go up the other hill. And the other hill has quite a number of... Oh, why are you awake this time? You weren't awake before. The other hill has a large number of wolves, and there's... Oops. And there's another ice shelf that... oh, there's 2 archers. Yeah, there's 2 archers. Okay. Well, anyway. We're going to go up this hill now. And there's a large number of wolves here. So I'm just trying to double check to make sure I'm not going to get clipped by an archer, but I think I'm okay. Anyway, there's a large number of archers, and then the giant wolf also reappears. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That, I'm not kidding you, I just jumped out of my chair. That was crazy. Anyway, this guy's back, and so we're going to try the same thing again. We're going to try to deal as much damage to this as possible, get it to go away, and then that helps us in the boss fight later. But now he's got a whole host of friends. Okay, so he's down. That's helpful. We get 3 Titanite large shards for our troubles. And then we can sort of come over here. Kill the pups. Oops. Yikes. Hello. Thank you. Okay. You gotta be careful though, because this can give way. Or this will give way, I should say. Sorry, I just noticed something. I didn't go up top. I don't know if you can. You definitely can. Can you? I didn't go up here. Can you do this? I feel like you should be able to get up here. Maybe not. I could have sworn you can get onto the ledge where the wolf was. I could be totally wrong. I could have sworn you could get up here. Ah, I just messed up again. Son of a bitch. Maybe you can't. That's fine. I just feel like generally you can get everywhere in a Souls game, so it just surprises me. Let me do a real quick Google. Can you get to where the wolf is? Snowfield. Yes. No, it doesn't look like you can. Okay, no worries. Alright, let's go back up that hill where all the wolves were. And again, since we managed to... Oh, this sucks. Since we managed to get the wolf down a couple times, the giant wolf at least, the boss will now become easier. So we're going to come up to another bonfire here. This shelf is going to give way. So I recommend hugging the wall. I feel like there's treasures here. Maybe not. Maybe just when there's treasures. Anyway, hugging the wall. Oh, yes. There it is. Cool. It's just the large soul. Nothing, not a big deal. Okay. Very good. So, no joy ahead. It's not exactly true. We can turn left and then come up this hill. And there's going to be a number of trees. Black firebomb on this one. Okay. And now we're in that bloody field from earlier with all the giant flies. You don't want to get overwhelmed by the embers. That's what you definitely don't want. Alright. So we're going to go down here now. This is just the frost one, so she's not too bad to deal with. Okay, you come in here with the giant flies. And then see what they're eating. Frozen weapon. Pretty cool spell. Alright, so that is basically it for the entirety of the Snowfield, front and back. We took down the giant wolf twice. That allows us to fight it with less HP when it's a boss. And we can come through here. And then you can drop in here, and there's a bonfire. Plop. There you go. Alright, so we're really close to the boss now. So let's go ahead and rest. Okay. So what we can do is... so we can cross this bridge. It's rickety as hell. But don't worry too much. Come over here, and then we can actually speak with somebody who has what is quite possibly the coolest voice in the entire game. This guy right here.
Well, well. You're Lady Uria's Lord of Hollows. No bell tolls. And yet, you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Friede will guide you. Now, go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully. What's keeping you? Go on, right inside. Show respect, and let Lady Friede speak to you.
Be sure to light this bonfire. Speak with Lady Friede.
Welcome to the painted world of Ariandel. I am Friede. I have long stood beside our blessed father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemest not. Lord of Hollows, I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world, but thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee? The bonfire here in this room. A meek and faded thing, but 'twill guide thee nonetheless. Ah yes, there is a thing thou shouldst by rights possess. A remembrance of this cold world for the great Lord of Londor. May it help thee bear thy duty. Now, return from whence thou camest. Thou'st a place in that world, and that alone is cause to rejoice.
Okay. Alright. So, what we can do is now speak with Vilhelm again. Outside.
Lady Friede has spoken, has she not? Then tarry no longer and be gone. Carry on. For Lady Uria and for Londor. There is one thing you should know. Inside the cold painting, curiosity could be your cross. Stray from the withering flame, and the snow will swallow you whole. There is one thing.
Okay. So, these two NPCs are really, really sick. Alright, let's go up this ladder, and I'll show you sort of what's in here. So keep in mind that both Lady Friede and Sir Vilhelm have told you to leave this place. They don't want you here, and it's sort of for your own good. Right here, though, there's a painting set, and it looks like something is being painted. So later on, we're going to come back here, and this room's going to change a little bit, and there will be another NPC. And believe it or not, that NPC also has to do something with the second DLC, so it's all very much linked. For now, however, you cannot open this door. This should indicate to you, hey, we'll probably come here another time. For now, however, we should come over here. Grab the hollow gem. And you don't have to worry about, having the Lady Uria of Londor questline going. You don't have to worry about that. It's not necessary for our purposes. So, what we can do now is we can proceed into the Corvian settlement here and then keep adventuring. But for the sake of this walkthrough, what we're going to do instead is we're going to chop down the drawbridge, and it will become a ladder, very similar to what happens in Ash Lake, or not Ash Lake, Smoldering Lake, and Catacombs of Karthus. Oh, maybe I did this on the wrong side. Oh, nope, descend. There we go. Alright, so this becomes a ladder. Slide on down here. And we're going to make our way to the boss. Big, big ladder. Okay. Alright, so along these routes, there's going to be quite a number of enemies. So we got to be very careful. Yeah, you don't want to slip off. It's really easy to do so. There will also be several archers. So you need to be unbelievably careful while you're here. Yeah. No joke. You are better off walking. I know that sounds a little silly, but you are better off walking. And unfortunately, the archers are actually in the distance. They're not really here. That's okay. Come over here. We can rush this crystal lizard. Hopefully it goes into a wall. Okay. Ah, we missed it. I kind of can't super remember the path of the arrows. Let's grab this, and then I'm going to actually reload and try to get that crystal lizard again. Hopefully this respawns it. I can never remember if you can just straight up reload or if you need to leave and come back. Even on PS5, this game takes a little while to load. No, it's there. Okay, great. I may need to reload again if I lose it, but we shall see. Now we got it. Good job. Okay, very cool. So let's continue along this little path here. Need to itch my head. Alrighty. Alright. So like I said, the archers, there's one up there. And then there's one sort of in the distance, so we gotta go this way. No, I did not want to jump like that. That was crazy. No, this was a sad trap. Okay. So there's a guy down here. Like I said, you just want to keep walking. Unless you're like staring straight into an arrow, the chances of you actually getting hit by it are relatively small. Oh my god. Oh, perfect. Well, luckily, we spawn right here, so it's not a big deal. You can chop down the ladder again and go for it. Oh my god, that was just unbelievably perfect. I mean, I literally said, like, the odds of this happening are super low, and they generally are, because, you know, the arrows don't have super strong homing. Oh well. All good. Anyway, there's actually a couple ways to actually approach this whole scenario. And one of those ways, is from a completely different area, and that allows you to attack that first archer that I'm not worrying about. Oof, that was close. Huh, man, that was really close. Hey. Alright. That was silly. Okay. Down here. Drop here. Then I'm going to rush the archer. I'm not going to worry about that flame guy behind me. Because if we rush the archer, then we can just fight him down here. Oh, he did do that earlier. And I was like, I feel like he went from one attack into the next. He does do that. Okay, very good. So, what we're going to do right now is, if you go this direction, you can fight the boss. But there's a bonfire here that I want to get. And of course, there's some giant enemy crabs. Alright. So we're just going to light this. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to restore... Ooh, hey. I don't want to restore that archer up top. Instead, I want to fight the crab. It's been a while since we fought a crab. Ow. Ooh. Hit me with the left hook. Get it? Oops. Oh, there's another one. Where did the second one come from? will rest at the bonfire before we fight the boss, don't worry. How have I not gotten a stagger yet on this crab, dude? Wow. God, unbelievable. Alright, let's try to find the other crab first before we do this. That was sad. Alright, let's get our souls. I guess come over here? I feel like he came from over here. No? Oh well. I don't know where he came from then. Oh. Okay. Well. In this case, I'm not going to fight these things. So there's a tree here. Take care of this lady. Oh. What? Okay. That was different. So she's guarding Snap Freeze over here. And then, believe it or not, there's yeah, there's a ladder up there that will take you back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for later. And then we're going to come back over here and we are going to rest at the bonfire. Just want to make sure we got those treasures. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Jesus. Okay. Cool. So let's fight the bonfire. Let's fight the boss now. This is Champion Gravetender and his wolf companion. So it's a 2v1. Again, this boss is optional. He's, you know, you don't need to do this. Alright. So we drop in here, and then as we move to the middle, there will be the boss. I'm pretty sure these archers can still, like, give you a hard time. Alright. So, there are also wolf pups, so you want to make sure you deal with them. Ah, yikes. This Champion's Gravetender will come out. Oh, no. And then we also need to deal with the wolves. Okay. Cool shield. The boss really is not that strong. It's the wolf that you have to worry about when it comes down. Yeah, as you can see, like, we're literally just chewing the boss up. But here comes the wolf. As you can see, it has less health. It does not have a full health bar, and that's because we took it down before. So Champion's Gravetender is down, so now it's time for the Greatwolf, which, you know, we've fought a couple times already, so this is not a new scenario. It does still have that, yep, sonic boom thing you gotta watch out for. And now we can sort of whip it back and forth. But overall, it's really not that hard of a fight. This is basically Sif, just without the sword, and instead it has a weird sonic boom move. Oh yeah, it jumps too. I actually completely forgot about that move. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it summons pups. Oh god, the frostbite. Just just unrelenting. Oh my god, this thing is a psycho now. I totally forgot about this red eye phase. It's been a long time since I fought this boss. I feel like I've only fought it once or twice. Oh no. Drink, 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 drink. Double pump, double pump. Okay. Whew, that was close. Ah. There we go. So that's the fight. That's the ball game. After doing that, we get the Champion's Bones and Valor Heart, which I do believe is a sword and shield combo. Yeah, weapon once wielded by the champion of the Undead match. A special paired shield consisting of a broadsword and a line shield. The champion fought on without rest until he lost his mind. In the end, only his page and a lone wolf stayed at his side. So the page is like the little wolf, I think. Yeah, so if we two-hand, it becomes a sword and shield, which is pretty cool. But the shield attacks as well, so that's like the R1, R1. And then backhand, do it again. It's pretty cool. And then the R2 is that. This is the weapon art, which is sort of like a shield stab. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I don't want to use that. So, it should sort of be a little obvious to you. Well, I shouldn't say that. It should not be obvious to you. But it appears that this is Artorias' grave. That's where you're fighting. But, again, Ariandel is a painting, so it's not exactly, you know... Lothric was built on top of Lordran, so it's not the exact same, but just a little nod, I guess. Where the hell's the bonfire? There it is. Okay, cool. Let's warp back to Firelink Shrine. I think we can level up once or twice. And then in the next part of the walkthrough, we're going to do the second portion of this DLC, and we will fight the final boss, who is Sister Friede, believe it or not, a person we've already met. Before we level up, we should give the Umbral Ash of the Captain's Ashes. And then let's see what the Captain's Ashes unlocks. Captain's Ashes. It unlocks the Millwood Knight set and Refined Gem. So that's what you can use it for. And then we actually did get another item, but I think it's just the soul. What did we get? Oh, burn a Firelink Shrine to unlock Undead matches. Oh, right. Okay, so killing that boss... Totally forgot about this. If we burn the Champion's Ashes here, we can do an Undead match. And Undead matches are basically PvP in an arena. It's pretty cool. It's sort of like after you kill Artorias in the... Artorias of the Abyss DLC in Dark Souls 1, you sort of unlock that big arena. Same idea. And Undead match is a really cool thing. You fight in the Kiln of the First Flame. There's lots of like terrain to use to sort of block. It's a fun time, and there's fight clubs in there as well. Totally forgot about that. Okay, so let's level up. I think we can level up maybe once.
Very well, then taken.
Yeah. What miracles can I use with this? I need 35 to use Lightning Stick. And then, what do I need to use Lightning Spear? I think it doesn't matter. I don't have enough mana to, like, even cast any of it. 40. Okay. Let me, for now, let me just go ahead and attune... Lightning Spear. And I'll equip a chime in this hand, just to be able to use something. Where are my chimes? Where are my chimes at? don't have enough intelligence to use this. I need 2 intelligence to do this. Alright, anyway. Cleric Sacred Chime. Boom. That's a fun one. Okay, cool. So we will end the walkthrough here. You look like still there. I've been doing that. Anyway, we will end the walkthrough here. In the next section of the walkthrough, we will complete the Ashes of Ariandel DLC and go for Sister Friede. So that'll be next. And like I said, it's a short DLC. It's the shorter of the two. Ring City is way longer and has way more bosses. So we're just sort of getting through Ashes of Ariandel to get to the Ring City in a sense. But it's a fun DLC. I like the environment and I like the bosses. But that's it for now. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Dark Souls 3, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. And as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.